Stanford, how big was last week for you personally to get some confidence? They targeted you a lot, but didn't have a lot of completions. Because how big was that for you?
I mean, that was big. Just going out and playing the game, having a game like I know I could. Just playing up to my ability every game and not slacking and not letting myself slack. I mean, my teammates not letting me slack. So just knowing that, I mean, I can go out there and play like that. I mean, just knows what I have to come out there and do every time.
You grew up around this rivalry. So what does it mean to play in it again?
I mean, this is the biggest game, or one of the biggest games of the year always. I mean, this is a rivalry game. This is for the state championship. I mean, this game means so much for tradition and, I mean, so many other reasons. So, I mean, this is always one of the biggest games of the year.
A little more significant for the guys who grew up in South Florida to choose to come up here and be a part of this game?
Could you say it again?
It's a little different for the guys who grew up in South Florida to
yeah.
come up here and be a part of from the Florida State side.
Oh yeah, it's definitely different. I mean, because it's a lot of guys who chose to stay home and go to Miami, and that was always their dream school. But I mean, just growing up with those guys, always playing football with them. I mean, it's always competition, always competitiveness. But once you choose your side, and I mean, it's Florida State, Miami, it gets a little heated. It gets real chippy.
Coach Barnett said that the coaches have tried to back off talking to you guys at practice and let you guys communicate a little bit more. Have you seen that a little bit? Has that been helpful?
Oh yeah, that's definitely helpful because I mean the coaches aren't going to be there in the game. I mean the mistakes that we're going to make. I mean it's good that we make those mistakes earlier in the week in practice so that we can correct them. I mean and so that we can know and get a feel for the looks on our own and not just depend on the coach. The coach sees it, so he gets to call it and we get to call it. Because he's not going to be out there with us on the field.
I think it's the secondary you guys gave up the fewest yards you've given up all season through the air. I guess what worked for you guys in the game?
Well, I mean, like I said, just coming to play how we know we can play. I mean, we haven't played up to our ability a lot this year. I mean, but just coming out and playing up to our ability all the time and just holding ourselves to that standard.
Do you feel like you can kind of keep that going against a Miami team that's struggling a little bit the past football?
Yes, I definitely think we can keep that going. I mean, it's just locking in onto the details. I mean, coming and getting better this week. And, I mean, just staying locked in the film as well.
Is there more like talking between plays when you play a team like Miami, or are you just that dialed in that that's not a part of the game?
I mean, you got to keep your emotions intact. I mean, it will be some drawing back and forth because of how big of a game it is and, I mean, how much of a rivalry it is. But you got to make sure you keep some of that intact so that you can lock in and stay focused on your assignment and task at hand.